Hello, my name is Tirza Finley. Today I'll be discussing professional dispositions and the ones that I have some strengths in starting out, as well as the ones that I believe need a little bit more work before I start out as a first year teacher, and lastly, the qualities that a professional educator should possess. As far as my strengths, I think that diversity and respect for diversity in a classroom is one of my big ones. I really enjoy and am fascinated by other cultures and other people's life experiences. And I don't believe that that's something that should be shied away from in a classroom. I think it's something that should be celebrated and brought to the classroom so that the students and the teachers too can learn from one another and grow and experience things that they would not have otherwise thought of to consider. I also believe honesty is something that's very important to me and that I'm pretty good with. I believe that if I'm willing to lie to students, why shouldn't they lie to me? And I don't want to have that. That's not the model I want to set. I want to be open and honest and transparent in the classroom so that students can see that I'm someone that they can trust, that I'm human too. I make mistakes and I learn from them and they can learn from them and we can grow together. I think compassion is something that I also have a great strength in. I don't believe in the concept of that student. I know teachers talked about it when I was growing up, and they would talk about the student that was a problem student or the troublemaker, and they wouldn't put in the extra effort that's required to reach these students. I believe that every student is a human being and they have reasons and motivations for each and every decision they make. And if we don't get to the root of that problem, of course that student's not going to succeed. But if we try to get to the root of the problem and solve the problem and work with them, that they can achieve the same level of success as anyone else in the class. As far as the qualities that a professional educator should possess, I believe first and foremost, trustworthiness is very important because educators are with the students a lot of times more than their families are. And so we need to be someone that they can confide in and that they can say, hey, I'm having this struggle and it's affecting my schoolwork and I don't really know where to go from here. And that we can, even if we can't solve the problem, we can be a listening ear and we can work with them in order to allow them to achieve the same success. I believe that a professional educator needs to be, most importantly, a model of humanity, that students can see that we're all humans, that no one's perfect, that we all make mistakes, and that teachers are not superhuman, they're not unreachable, and that we should be the ones that are out and, my apologies, that are out and doing community service and participating and being someone that when a student looks back on their childhood and their educational career, that they see their teachers as some of the biggest influences in their lives. And I believe that professional educators need to be motivated to be that person in a student's life, to not just be the one that teaches them long division, but also teaches them how they can overcome if they're struggling with long division. These are just some things that are my personal beliefs. I know that there are so many more things that a professional educator should be, but those are the ones that really stand out to me. And I'm really glad that I got to share my strengths and weaknesses and opinions with the rest of you. Thank you for listening.